Hey Leo, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is going to be your reading. Wow, that flew right out. Loving woman, increased cycle. Wow. What else do we need to know here for Leo? What's important? This reading's for Leo. It's for anyone with Leo placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Leo reading for whatever reason they've been guided here. It could resonate right now or later on down the line. So what I see, Leo, here for you is we got the loving woman and we got you heading into an increased cycle. So if you're not the loving woman, then this is someone around you. Depends on whether you feel this is you or if you are dealing with a loving woman. But whatever it is, it's a person that either is you or someone else heading into this beautiful increased cycle. What do we need to know here? Leo reading. One more card, please. One more card for the Leo reading. No, that's way too many. I'm not taking all that. Just one or two. There we go. Three. All right. Well, look at that. Amazing. So you got the loving man too. You got spirit bringing the two of them together. Okay. So you got the loving man and you got the loving woman, and in between them you have spirit and the ascended masters working to bring them into an increased cycle together. This is beautiful. I got chills. I really do. There's something happening here. This is going to be a whole new cycle, new transformation, rebirth. See that path right there? It leads down into the new life. Like that's a new world, a whole new world at the end of that cycle, of that walkway. This is really, really a nice card. This is transformation. It's 5. It means change is coming, but also for me is like a number 1 card as well. Brand new cycle like this one, cycle of increase. These are new beginnings in your life caused by change, and spirit stepped in for this one. So let's find out what we need to know about this reading. I haven't had any reading like this where we had the loving woman and the loving man being guided together down an increased cycle into a whole new world. This is like unbelievable. All right, spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading? Beautiful energy here. What do we need to know about it? What are the most important messages we have? Leo reading for anyone who's guided to see the Leo reading. What do we need to know about it? This reading could resonate right now or it could resonate later on down the line. Leo reading. Loving woman, loving man. How nice. Ascended masters, increase, cycle, transformation cycle. Beautiful. All right, let's get some information on this. What do you want us to know about this gorgeous reading, Spirit? What do you want us to know? Okay, there it is. Page of Cups. Okay, there's someone putting their heart out there. Definitely someone's putting themselves out there to say, hey, this is how I feel. This is an emotional card as well. High Priestess. This is definitely something that's been brought together by Spirit, God, Universe. Very successful. 6 of Wands. Beautiful. This is such a great reading. What a great reading. I have to say, it is beautiful. There's a lot going on. These all fell out. It's a lot, but let's take a look at it. All right, so there's something here that's been holding someone back. And I'm going to say that because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil and the 4 of Pentacles. That's the same exact energy for me of I'm not budging, I'm not budging, I'm not budging. I can't, right? Death card and the Hanged Man says the same exact thing. I'm not budging. I'm not budging. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not sure. Lots of that going on. And Spirit's like, oh no, get sure, because we're sending you the information intuitively. You've been communicating with the Ascended Masters. They've been trying to push you into this new cycle and bring you two together into a beautiful new cycle together. But you got to listen to your intuition, and you're going to have to put yourself out there, whether it's you, them, you. It's going to be completely successful. And it's going to be forward motion all the way. You could be dealing with a Cancer. This is all Cancer energy for me, the Moon and the Chariot. Also, this one could be Virgo energy as well. We also have Pisces over here. We also have Pisces over here and here. So you've got a lot of Pisces, a lot of Cancer, and a lot of Virgo in this reading. You have a little bit of Scorpio as well. Capricorn. You got the World back here too. You got, this is your energy, Leo. Okay, it's time for this. It's time. This is why Spirit's trying to communicate with you the way that they are. They're trying to send you this information. This is you trying to, you're the Pisces energy here. I'm telling you that right now. We've got you here hanging and putting yourself in an uncomfortable position to see things from another perspective, because Spirit's trying to talk to you and tell you something, unless it's a feminine or masculine Pisces that you're dealing with. That's possible. But it's like someone here is not listening to their intuition. They're holding back and they're not letting the cycle happen. This is the world. This is what we're talking about right there. There it is, the world right back there that we need to go into to get this to move ahead. Somebody's been holding back for whatever reason, and Spirit's now communicating to someone, it's time. It's time to put yourself out there. No more holding back. No more of this. We want you now to move forward and see what we've been trying to show you, whatever it is. They're trying to show you something. And it's going to be very successful. I don't know if this is for you or if this is like, well, it's definitely for you. But is it you that has to put yourself out there? Because that's the first card out here. Stop holding back. Put yourself out there. That's the first thing I see when we look at this, besides the fact that it's a divine partner. This is like twin flame stuff. If there's twin flame, that's it, right? This is divine partner. This is someone, this is a life partner. This is your person. This is your person. I don't know if you know them yet, because they're coming through in this very new energy. For me, the page is like this very new energy coming through that you might not know yet. Or if you might not realize who they are. You might be thinking, I really want to ask this person out, or I really want to, just like talk to this person. I don't know why I'm so drawn to them, but I keep thinking about it and I keep thinking about it and I haven't. Or this person might be thinking that way about you and might have even, but somebody here is holding back. So if they've already put themselves out there, you're the one holding back. If you're the one that keeps thinking about it, you're the one that needs to put yourself out there in some way, with some gesture. All it's going to take is a small gesture and the whole thing's going to open up. So if somebody's asking you out for, let's go to the cafe down the road, let's go to Starbucks, let's go, let's have lunch together, let's just, on lunch break, something really simple. That's how I see the Page of Cups. Just like a simple gesture is going to turn into the love of your life. Like, I don't know if this is already happening for you. So if you guys would talk to me, I'd love to hear from you, of course. Let's get some information on this. Spirit and angels, anyone. But Spirit is saying, please listen to us and listen to your intuition, because we're trying to head you in the right direction down an increased cycle, a complete transformation with your person that you're supposed to be with. But you're going to have to see it, and you're going to have to take action on it, and you're going to have to stop holding back, holding back, holding back, holding back. You got 4 cards of holding back right here, and Spirit's like, oh no, get in that chariot, get on that horse. The only way to make this successful is to put yourself out there. All right, let's find out. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Leo. What do we need to know about this? You might not know what this is, Leo. You might not even know. Remember, I say it in the beginning of all my readings. My readings are meant to be predictive. And I want you to have a heads up so that you know when they're coming what it is. If you don't know what this is, even better. Even better. Because that means this probably is going to show up, and you'll know it when you see it. When you're asked to go have a cup of coffee with someone who you really don't know that well, or if a friend that you, or an acquaintance says, hey, well, what about us? We never hang out. Let's you and me hang out. Hang out with them. Just see. You're coming up as a divine match to somebody here, and I feel like you'll know it when you give it a chance. Let's look at the Page of Cups. What do we need to know about this Page of Cups? This is someone who's not going to hold back anymore, and they're going to put themselves out there. Is it you, or is it the other guy? The other person. Page of Cups. What do we need to know here? Leo reading. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 8 of Wands. We are out of balance here. We got the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be an imbalance, okay, where you're like, well, they haven't reached out to me yet. I reached out to them and I said something and now they haven't. Don't play that game. If you feel like this is your forever person, you've got to forget all that. This might be a lesson. This might be a lesson in tit for tat, holding back. If they do it, I na 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 na. You never know why a person hasn't reached out back. Is it that their life has become so busy? Is it that they had some kind of catastrophic thing happen? Is it that they have a lot of responsibility? Is it that their phone broke and they don't even have your number? Is it that they lost all their contacts? Is it? This feels to me like someone going, well, it needs to be balanced. If I communicate, they need to communicate. If I ask out, then they need to ask out. No. If you feel like this is your forever person, do what it takes. And Spirit's trying to teach you some kind of a lesson here. Do whatever it takes. Do not sit here like this, because you're going to miss your chance. Okay? And I'm saying to you, but it could be the other way around. So I'm not coming down on Leo, I promise you. Leo usually doesn't let this crap bother them. They just do what they want anyway. Don't let anyone stop you from being with your forever person, even if it's your forever person. If they say no, ask again. I'm sorry, but that's just what I'm seeing here. That, like, you could miss the best love of your life if you play that game. All right, and not that you would do it on purpose. It's just like you feel like, well, you know, it's kind of their turn. There could be a reason why they haven't taken a turn. They might not even know you feel this way. They might have no clue. Tell me about the Death card reversed and the Hangman. Ace, is it the ace? It's the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Absolutely. Disappointment from... Okay, so I feel as though there's some sense of disappointment and someone feels hurt because they didn't get an answer, or they didn't, like I said, something wasn't even. They didn't call me, I called them. I did all the calling, I did all the connecting, I did all the asking, and they didn't do any of it. Well, if it's a lady, that might be why, because some of us were raised that we don't ask men out, and we don't, you know, there's reasons why some women won't be the one to initiate this. Like, you're always going to have to be the one to ask, and you're always going to have to be the one to initiate, and it has to do with being a lady. Yeah, I know it's old school, I know it's old fashioned, but a lot of us were raised that way. I can attest to that, right? So that could be one of the problems. But I feel as though somebody here feels hurt because they're doing, like, they put in the work and then they just are like, but nothing happened. I'm disappointed and I'm sitting here waiting. Well, don't wait. Speak up. That's all you can do. This person may have no clue that you feel the way you feel. And it's on. This is the truth. Like, sometimes people, just because they feel a certain way and they know something, they think that others know too. Guess what? You would be shocked to know that I didn't know that the love of my life felt the way that he felt about me. We were a part of the same friends group. I had no clue whatsoever. I really didn't even know that this person felt the way that they felt about me. Ended up being the love of my life. We'd be together today if he didn't pass away from an aneurysm at a very young age. But I mean, love of my life, but I wouldn't even have known it. We were just part of, like, the same group that hung out together. I had no clue. None whatsoever. And our connection was unlike any other connection once I realized, once I let it in. Anyway, let's look at this High Priestess. What about the High Priestess? Okay, the white heart in reverse. This is the Fool in the reverse. Unable to budge. Again, can't budge. Why? Because we're taking it all in, but we're not budging, and we need to listen to our intuition, and our intuition is going to tell us when it's time to move. Look at everything says don't move except for the Eight of Wands and the Chariot and the Six of Wands. This is all like coming in. These are all things that are coming in on the heels of the fact that we are not budging, and somebody's been waiting around feeling down, and it's time to close this old cycle out. We can stay in this cycle of disappointment and sadness and feeling like we are being dissed and feeling like and holding back our emotions, and we're not going to give if we're not getting. Well, how about you just give with an open heart and don't worry what you get back. You might be surprised. You might be surprised. Just put yourself out there and you might be surprised. And I'm not saying that it's you, Leo. I don't know which one of you it is that's holding back and not participating. Um, I feel like one person isn't doing it on purpose and the other one is. But the one that is because the one that is doing this on purpose feels like they already put in all the work. Like I already did the initial, asking out. I already did the things like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Hey, I want to get together. And, I feel dissed. But there might be more to this. Well, if it's a spiritual connection, this person, you guys might not have been on the same page back then, right? And now spirit's like, look, it had to happen when it happens. It can't, there, look at that. This ends up in my hand as I'm shuffling, like stuck to my hand, the Ace of Swords. As soon as I said it has to happen when it's the right time for it to happen, when the conditions are right for both of you. So when all this happened before, the conditions might not have been good conditions. One of you could have been on a spiritual journey and one of you could have been like, a lounge lizard. I mean, there could be different reasons why one of you could have been, involved in a third party and the other one of you was on a spiritual mission. There's reasons why these things aren't meant to come together when you initiate them and it didn't work out and somebody held back because somebody was like, no, this isn't right for me now. Or there was a reason. There's got to be a reason. I'm going to try to find out. So just hang in there. Let's look at the moon. What about the moon? The moon has the Hermit on it. Tell me about the moon. Yep, came right back out. Absolutely. And this is what it is. We're getting to the bottom of the truth. We're getting to the bottom of the clarity. We're finding out why. We are getting clear on something. This clarity was necessary. Tell me about the Six of Wands. What is the Six of Wands and Chariot? They feel exactly the same to me. Tell me about the Six of Wands and this Chariot. What do we need to know? Six of Wands, Chariot, so successful, so much forward movement out of nowhere. It's almost like this comes out of nowhere. Okay, absolutely. We got the Seven of Boons, which is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Tower. We don't have to wait anymore. We don't have to deal with this anymore. We're going to bust free of this, whatever it is. There's something here about busting free of something. Tell me what the Tower is. My God. The Ace of Cups and the Star. Wow. So this is like wish fulfillment, new beginning. I wish upon a star, my new beginning. This is absolutely beautiful energy. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Star, and this Nine of Cups always looks like the Ace of Pentacles to me. I don't know where in the world they got the idea to draw this for the Ace of Cups or the Nine of Cups. But anyway, where we were stuck feeling like there was no wish fulfillment here and this was going to go nowhere. We have opportunities for wish fulfillment, new beginnings, Ace of Cups, success, success, success everywhere. Long time coming, waited for this forever, but there was something we needed here, and this was something to do with this clarity. This clarity was important. Understanding this, seeing this from another perspective, oh, so important. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, so sorry, I had to plug in the computer. All right, so, this is really about this clarity coming in and the ability to overcome something. We've waited a long time for this. This Tower is this moment where this comes in with the Tower. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Star. What? That's exactly what you've waited for. You have waited a long time for this. And what was it clarifying? The Six of Wands and Chariot. Winner, 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 all the way around. When that Tower hits, don't freak out, because that Tower is bringing in everything that you wanted. The only thing I see here is my biggest worry is that you need to be the one to initiate it, and you're too worried or upset because you feel like you already put too much in. And you haven't heard a response. If you don't feel like, if this person didn't do you dirty, But if this person did you dirty, I think this is not your reading, or they're not the right person. In other words, this is coming. So just buckle up, okay? Nobody here did anyone dirty. These two people don't do each other dirty. They don't. Okay, so this is something totally different. But if this is where there could have been hurt feelings because someone felt like they were, trying and the other person wasn't, I feel like this person either felt like you weren't ready, or you felt there was, or it was, everything could have been vice versa. Remember that. So you could have felt they weren't ready. There was something going on here, or one of you was busy doing something else or wrapped up in something else. There was something else in your life that had to come to a close before you could move together forward. There's something here about the timing. I feel very strongly the timing wasn't right, but someone got their feelings hurt in the midst of all this. So try again. I mean, and that's all I can say. This is your divine partner. This is your person. You will know this. This will not be someone who stabbed you in the back and slept with your brother or your sister or your cousin or hurt you or betrayed you in a million different ways. This is not that person. This is not that reading. This reading has to do with someone who may have gotten their feelings hurt because the other person was not on the same page with them, or didn't feel that it was the right time for some reason, or it just wasn't. The divine is saying now is the time. So back then, I don't know what your reading said back then, but I'm going to gather that one of you was trying to jump into this and the other one wasn't, and it was because of something that was in the way, and it wasn't painful or hurtful or terrible, but it felt that way because you were like, damn, why doesn't this person want me, or vice versa, right? They felt this way about you. The time is now. The time is now. And I don't do lovey gushy, really twin flamey readings very often. I only do them when spirit tells me to do them. But this is seriously twin flame, mirroring each other, stepping into a cycle of increase brought to you courtesy of the divine to go into this beautiful new cycle. This is going to be very, very successful. This is, if you asked me, this will be the person you will marry. That's what I feel. Okay, let me grab you a couple of angel cards. Good luck with this, Leo. Wow, I have goosebumps everywhere. Especially if you're a Cancer Leo, or if you're a Leo dealing with a Cancer or an Aquarius or even a Pisces. I feel strongly. Virgo and Scorpio are here as well. And of course, Capricorn's here as well. But just, a little bit of their energy is here. But I see a lot of Cancer. I see Pisces, and I see... Who else did I say? That's what I see the most, honestly. All right, angels, what do we need to know here? And you could be a Cancer, Leo, cusper. Remember that. Anything I call out, you could be your own energy, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, or the signs might mean nothing to you. They might mean nothing to you, so don't even worry about that. Anyway, we have intention. Focus on your intention, because it's all that matters. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about hurt feelings. Don't worry about the fact that you put in more time and less time and da-da-da-da-da. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. This is your person. Okay, expect a gift from the universe. There was a purpose to this whole thing, and it was to make you see something. See the sun back there shining down on what the purpose is. This is important that you get that, whatever that is. Figure out what the purpose of this was. Purification. Spirit says make sure you're really grounded when you go in towards this person if you're the one initiating. If they're coming at you, make sure you're really grounded as well so that you can take this all in. Because like I said, this is not the person who put you in a third party. This is not the person that did you dirty, lied to you, cheated on you, hurt you in any way. This is a person who is your divine partner. They might have hurt your feelings. You might have hurt their feelings because you guys were on a different page at the time. This has nothing to do with anything other than the timing. But it's time for your cycle of increase. You're being brought together courtesy of the divine. Don't miss this, Leo. Good luck. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody. I know this is not going to be for everyone, so please, and if you're getting triggered by it, I'm so sorry that you're getting triggered by it. Don't freak out. It's okay. It might not be your reading at all. Either way, this is a beautiful reading for whoever it's for. I hope that you will chime in and let me know who you are and that we connected and that you got your messages. Anyway, I hope I connected with a lot of people. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who are about to come in contact with your divine person. And if you don't know this, you're about to find out. I'd say you're going to find out by the new year. Okay, guys, good luck with this. Have a beautiful week and a great weekend. Don't forget your holiday readings are out there. Your monthly readings for December are out there. The holiday readings go right into the new year for the first week of the new year if you want to check them out. At the very end of the reading, I take you into a little energy that we go into the new year with. Also, you got your weekend reading, your daily readings. We do readings every single day on this channel. Anyway, have a good one, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for hitting the like. It helps the channel grow, and I appreciate it. And comment down below. I want to know whose reading this is. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.